a block of rock from Summer Breeze, and surprisingly, the skipper is here.
Hi, Uwe. How are you doing?
Andy, what are you doing with a cruise ship here in deep down Bavaria?
We're looking for the rain. So, I mean, like yesterday it rained quite a bit, and the forecast isn't too good. So maybe it'll rain enough that we can get afloat.
I've seen the pool girls already running around, getting some sunscreen to the people, also some lighters. So you're doing some kind of promotional tour throughout Europe through the festival season.
Yeah, that's right. Like a couple of weeks ago, we've been in France on Hellfest, and afterwards a week later at Grasspop in Belgium. And then we all had a little break. And then last weekend we were at Heavy Montreal, in Montreal, with all the pool girls. And now we're here in beautiful Bavaria at the Summer Breeze, in a little town called Dinkelsbühl.
Dinkelsbühl, it's nice the way you pronounce it.
Yeah.
So it's still some months' time to the 70,000 tons of metal, which actually it's now 155,000 tons of metal on the Liberty of the Seas. So what did it came for you to make the biggest ship for next year?
Well, I mean, originally, we knew that we would have to do the step sooner or later anyway. But the original plan from the cruise line was not to retire the ship, but actually to hand it down to one of their subsidiaries. You know how it is with big corporations. They change their plan. But we usually, I mean, my planning starts like 24 months before the cruise. So they now changed the plan, so Royal Caribbean is still hanging on to the Majesty of the Seas for a couple of years more. But at that time, we already made contracts for the Liberty, and I mean, it's
which
great.
is not too bad. You know, I'm the one who already know the Liberty, and I'm gonna spend also my summer vacation there. I can really tell to the people here in front that it's one of the best ships I've ever seen. It's much bigger, there's much more comfort, and it's got a surf simulator. You've been on that as before.
I actually tried that.
It's so difficult. It's so difficult.
It is.
I think you should get drunk before you're gonna try it.
It probably helps, yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But the good thing is you don't have to do it standing up, but often you can do it just having it on your stomach, and you try to do it like this. But it's really, really thing. And you have a climbing rock wall, which is also very nice.
Yeah, you can go boxing. There's a boxing ring.
Boxing ring.
There is a boxing ring. There is an ice rink, which, yeah, well, we'll build a stage on there.
Yeah.
So
you got 60 bands on board, so you have to have more venues.
Yeah. So I mean, not like in the past we had three stages. Now this time it'll be 4. Our infamous pool deck stage that I have to make bigger and bigger every year. I mean, like next year we're gonna have 2 hot tubs that are integrated.
Really? On the stage?
Yeah. Well, not on the side of the stage, but they're kind of be integrated. And then the theater, of course, the ice rink, which is our 3rd main stage. And then what our survivors know as the Spectrum, the small one. Now on the Liberty it's called the Sphinx, but it fulfills more or less the same function. So this is going to be our small club stage, but not running all night. That's also where we're going to have our also infamous karaoke sessions.
Of course, I'm looking forward to
you're going to be singing there again.
Of course, with and without the wig, of course.
With the wig, I guess.
Of course, some great hair metal tracks. I already tried before, yeah, that's nice. But the thing which is most exciting on the next cruise is we're going to Jamaica.
That's right.
So,
Jamaica.
It was the dream from the first cruise from you, and now we're gonna make it.
Yeah, so, I mean, with the Majesty, we couldn't quite make it. I mean, we could have, technically, but then we would have been like 2 hours or 2.5 hours or something like that in Jamaica, and that's just not worthwhile. But our new, bigger, nicer ship is a little bit faster. It's doing 22 knots compared to 18 knots that the Majesty could do. And, well, that will bring us to Ocho Rios in Jamaica.
Nice. I've never been there before. What can I expect there in Jamaica? Some local specialties.
Well, you will probably
some music.
You'll probably consume some local grown herbs. Maybe.
You don't know where.
Who knows? Well, maybe you can see the birthplace of some famous Jamaican musician.
Yes.
No. But otherwise, there is still the beach. You can go horseback riding. You can go snorkeling. You can, just lay at the beach and relax a little bit before you get 36 hours of heavy metal straight once again.
This time we're starting from Fort Lauderdale. I've never been to the city before. What is Fort Lauderdale compared to Miami?
Well, it's not much different. You know, I mean, all the beaches of Miami, that's more than 100 kilometers. It's basically all beautiful white sand beaches, you know. And it's not too far. It's just like 40 minutes by car north of Miami. So technically,
So not so much difference.
no. Technically, Fort Lauderdale is a suburb of Miami.
Okay.
I mean, I still recommend overall for the people that go there the first time. I mean, if you want a real get of the feeling, I mean, go to Miami Beach, go to South Beach. You know, this is really where the show goes down.
I know lots of cruisers. They're already organizing some pre-parties before, and I'm sure there will be parties either in Fort Lauderdale and in Miami. So we're looking forward to this. I know you already announced a couple of bands, which some of them are really, really exciting. Some of them have been before. What is the band from the ones which are already announced you're looking mostly forward by yourself?
Well, that's the same question like we had earlier. We discussed earlier, Uwe. I don't really have a favorite band, but I mean, I always try to bring kind of a variety to the boat, because it's like myself. I listen to very different styles of music, so I can't really pick one out. I can't. Sorry.
I'm having a lot of favorite bands you already announced, but I'm really looking forward having Ailstorm performing I Got a Hangover. Oh, I've been drinking too much. Oh. So this is what I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to sing this karaoke with the guys. So of course you gotta announce a couple of bands. So when can we expect the next announcement? I don't push you to name any bands, of course. It's too early, and it will be soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's.
It will be soon.
You're taking not the words, just the one word. You're taking it out of my mouth.
But when
soon.
can you expect? What can we expect? More announcements.
Before the week is out.
Oh yeah. So I gotta hurry up with the block of rock, and then you come out with some more announcements.
That's right.
I'm looking forward. So this was the skipper here.
And I can promise you about announcements. One thing, it's not gonna take quite as long as last time. Maybe except of one that I'm gonna drag really long out. Will be probably a little bit of a special surprise.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm looking forward. This was the skipper here at Dinkelspool Summer Breeze for the block of rock, and I'll keep you posted on 70,000 tons of
Metal!